Hello. Today Parkrun brings me north of the border to I'm going to try and pronounce it right. I think it's Wallaceneuk or Wallaceneuk. Sat nav took me to some random person's house's driveway, which is always fun. It's parked up, thankfully. The Scottish ones start at 9:30, so should be here on time. Don't know much about this one. I just know it's what I wanted to do. I know it's I think it's an old railway line from memory. To be honest, it was all a bit last minute, so I don't really know much about the place. The fact it's called Wallaceneuk. I'm assuming somebody called Wallace had a nuke. Maybe it was a Nyumchuk. I just had a big nick. I don't know, maybe he was a giraffe. Anyway, it's been interesting from around the sea. There's no cafes, no toilets, it's just the middle of nowhere. Might actually just be a trap where someone's planning on kidnapping me and killing me. I don't know. But if they do, at least I'll get a few days off work. I'm assuming this is the way there rather than the actual run. Still got 30 minutes. Absolutely busting for a piss. I did have plans originally just to go to Durham today. Would still keep me tourist street up even though I've done it before, but I hadn't done it for like a year and a half. But my youngest daughter Luna, very ill. So that's just not happening. Devastated that Halloween, she's vomiting everywhere. So I'm crying about it, I'm so emotional. Right, just gonna have to jump in these bushes and do a wee, because I don't know what's that way. It's the old bladder empty. Don't know what I was saying about for that. I think I had a piss panic sweats. But yes, Luna wasn't very well yesterday, so she didn't really get to go trick-or-treating. I think she tried taking her around 2 or 3 houses just to get her out. She was a bit upset about it, but it's all good. Weather's a bit chilly. I can't tell quite how windy it is because we're a bit covered and sheltered, but I don't know what it's going to be like during the run. Don't know how much tote's going to be there, don't know if it's going to be heavy breathing. I just don't know. Drive here, I've had numerous different weathers, so I've been a bit panicked about what I'm heading into. I'm gonna have to, I don't know how far away it is, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of a jog. But it's all been a bit of a strange one today. It's lovely. I don't know if you can hear the delightful squelchy noises. And it feels like I've brought all of my worldly possessions in the road shoot to my pocket as well, so aye, it's that fun. Oh. Anyway, I am back in Scotland next weekend, as long as the Wallaceneuk Parkrun doesn't get cancelled or anything, because that's the one for the 8th. Bought some train tickets for that one though, so there's no crazy driving on dodgy roads where it's just windy and rainy and can't really see where you're going, and got BMW drivers trying to overtake everybody and kill them because they're all knobheads. Anyway, still trying to find where the fuck I'm gone. But it's been cool. If you go on Google Maps and you do try to find this place, it'll take you to someone's driveway, which is a bit weird. But on the driveway, they had it was a weird, what looked like a leaf collector. Oh, people. So I'll tell you later. Oh yeah. There you go. Probably can't on the camera, but it's a pot of money. Oh shit. It's a slight incline, like decline rather, on the way out. So I'm assuming that means incline on the way back. That should be fun. The problem you've got is when it gets wet, there's not much grip under your shoes, so even the downhill bit here is relatively difficult because there's no fun. It's hard up a little bit now. Obviously it's taking us a while. It's not looking forward to coming back. It's going to be hard work. We're done. Tired running down. Can't you imagine how much fun running up's gonna be? Shit. So slippery. Thank you. Thank you. As predicted, this slowing down on the way back. It's awful. I bet it's lovely in the summer, but in this weather, no grip. It's just tiring. It's got the same Hadrian's Wall thing and Usher in the way that all the energy you've got is just sucked into the ground. Oh, right, tough one. Oh, where you can see, but some lovely views. And we're here in the car. Would have been some lovely views, but the rain was so hard that you can barely see in front of your face. So, but the thought was there. By the time I got the border, the rain had all gone. It's normally the opposite way around. Just nearly went over my arse again. Oh dear me. Imagine John Reed Road on trails. That's what you got here. I bet when I look back at this, it looks flat. But when I look at the elevation on Strava later, I bet it looks like an inverted pyramid. Oh dear me. Anyway, keep cracking on. It is nice. People are friendly. It's just hard work. half a mile to go. The hardest bit's still to come. I'll be fine. Sun's coming out now as well. Oh, absolutely boiling. House up on the hill. That's where the sat nav took us. Someone's private drive. So don't just use your maps, but like the actual postcode in anyway on the Parkrun website. Oh. Oh. Jesus, my legs are dead. Oh. Oh. Thank you. Jesus. Thank you.
Nice one.
Thank you.
Well done. No sun today?
No.
Thank
No
you.
way visiting some friends.
Lovely.
University reunion thing. So that's Wallaceneuk done. Oh, as I said in the video, it's quite a tough one. I say it's a bit cloudy, so a bit cloudy, so it's hard to keep your foot on the way there. This time of year, if you think of doing it, might be worth wearing trail shoes a bit, just for the grip. Route itself, downhill till I switch around, but then it's uphill the rest of the way. So it's good, enjoy it. It's just harder than I was expecting. You know, when you do like an old railway line, it's relatively flat. As I say, this one wasn't, and the sun came out, and it turns out that the new top isn't very breathable, so just overheat as well. But if you can avoid those mistakes, I would say as well, no toilets at the start. I think I'm saying there was a cafe in Kelso. I'm not sure. Probably going to that one if I'm just gonna try and get home as soon as possible. If I get home, I might go via Berwick, just to use the toilets there, because I don't want to spend half an hour getting lost in Kelso for a toilet. I just go to the McDonald's at Berwick. I think we'll see how far away it is once I get in the car. But yeah, I'll speak in the car. Might caught me back again by then. Well, just see what I'm thinking about it. I'm considering making a series of 52 videos, just called 47. I do turn 47 next Sunday, and I'm just thinking about doing one video a week, just to document my year of being 47. I'm gonna think about it. Might even do a podcast, who knows. Anyway, as I was saying before, I got distracted by trees and shit. I was thinking about doing a series of 52 videos, just document my year of being 47, which is going to call series 47, simple as that. And I've been thinking about it for a while, but I was a bit on the fence. But I was listening to a podcast, the Scroobius Pip podcast with Kevin Smith yesterday, and it kind of like touched on a few things that I've thought about a few times. And it was like talking about filmmaking and podcasts and stuff like that. And it was basically like, talk about editing and things like that, and basically I think kind of touched on it quite well. I think they said something along the lines of putting stuff on YouTube and podcasts, and it's free. Like, it's up to you basically what you want to do, what you want to put out there, how you want to edit it, and things like that. And if somebody watches a video, doesn't like the edit, doesn't like how long it goes on for, ultimately, who cares? Like, don't watch it. You're not paying for it. It's like, I think they kind of were saying that, if you make a 3-hour film, and you go to the cinema, and someone's paid like tenner to go watch it, then that person, if they didn't like it, has a right to say, well, that was shit, ultimately. However, if you're going on, say, YouTube or Spotify or whatever, and just listening to a podcast or watching a video, and you don't like it, so ultimately, they kind of empowered me in a weird way to just think, I make these things for me. Like, I make them for me. I make them kind of like for like kids to watch when they're older. I kind of make them for me dad to watch when he can't come out, things like that. It's ultimately, if you don't like the edit, if you don't like the length, if you don't like what I'm saying, who cares? Ultimately. But saying that, like and subscribe, and get me lots of money. I think average my videos normally get about 40 views, so I think I'm probably around about 3,950 short of making like £2 or something. But you never know, I might end up being a serial killer one day, and then people might watch all these videos back and go, the telltale signs were there. He warned you all that time he was in Wallaceneuk. He said he might be a serial killer. I'm not a serial killer, by the way. I mean, it depends how many people you need to kill to be a serial killer, I suppose. I mean, one's alright. Anyway, I'm going to go home. I'm hungry, and I'm waffling because I'm hungry. As I say, if everything goes to plan, Edinburgh next week, getting the train up. And on Sunday is my birthday, 47, and that's when I'm going to start documenting that year, because basically there will be some running stuff in there. That's what you're interested in. Probably not like videos of me actually running one, but we talk about stuff and planning things. And because next year I have the Belfast Marathon, I've got the Wall, I have got the Run the Raid. I signed up for that the other day, the half marathon. That's like a Lindisfarne. I saw Personal Best do that video, and even though they didn't have a good time doing that run, he kind of, don't know if that I got sunstroke or whatever it was, but it was the run itself. And it was about, I think he put the video about a week after the last time I beat Holy Island, and I was driving across the causeway and going like, oh, do you know what, I'd really love to run this. And that is something I can do now, so it's fine. And then more towards the end of the year, there's the Loch Ness Marathon. Jonathan's just signed up for that as well, or he was planning to. Obviously we'll not be running together because Jonathan will probably run it twice by the time I run it once. So, and if he's watching this, hope you have a good weekend. Yeah, that's it. I'm going to go home. I'm going to try and find somewhere to get something to eat, maybe a cup of tea. Might even find somewhere and treat myself to a poo. Who knows? Depends. There was a toilet at the border on the way over, but it did look like there might have been a corpse in there, so I didn't bother opening the door because I've got an active imagination. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling, and I'll see you next week in Edinburgh for what I believe is another very hard park run. I think it is about a mile up, about a mile straight, and then about a mile down, and then a little bit up at the end. That's what I've got from watching the videos anyway. Anyway, goodbye. I mean it this time. Goodbye.